What'd you do with your tank, bro?
Froggy flips.
Good morning, everybody. So it's another chilly morning here in Indiana. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so there's really not a lot going on, but there are a few leads that we're going to follow up on and just see what we can make happen. First off, we have kind of an off-season yard sale. The ad said that there's tons of stuff, and it was just pretty much poor planning on their part, so we're definitely going to go check that out. And then I actually had a local viewer reach out to me on what looks like just a small collection of comics and toys and some cards. With the pictures, it kind of looked like a mix between some vintage and some more modern stuff. But he's basically asking $250 for that small collection. Doesn't look like it's going to be anything crazy, but there were a couple things I noticed in the pictures that made me want to meet up with him and go ahead and pull the trigger because they look pretty interesting. And then the last thing, I actually responded to a Facebook ad for something that I've personally been on the hunt for probably over 10 years now. Something that's not really for resale, just something that I've been on the hunt for locally for a long time, and one finally popped up, so I'm just going to jump on it. And then at the end of all that, I'll bring everything back in. We'll take a look at it. So let's go see what we can make happen.
Morning.
Good morning. Are you guys open yet?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
10 minutes out. Except for the few things that I've set aside for people that said they'll be here right on time.
Okay.
A good place to stand up here.
Those are cool. I'm already seeing stuff. Can I make a little pile somewhere?
If it's a manly thing, then that's not a manly thing. If it's a manly thing, he'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
I promise no pictures, and I just can't get in a good spot to.
The sun is crazy right now.
He's making himself a pile. He won,
Making a pile.
He's making a pile. Oh, okay.
Some good stuff.
What'd you do with your tank, bro? In your body. Oh, you're keeping it warm? I am.
$5.
You go.
I like these old toys.
I need one for that table and one for this over here. So I need two pieces.
Maybe.
Small. Something small.
This. Thank you for taking those. They've been the bane of my existence for too long.
Did you work at Cummins?
Too long, yeah.
Did you?
Those were all hard earned right there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Step back in here and grab that hammer because he's apparently not going to come back.
Do you have a price on the paintball guns at all? Or
Yeah, you did. Let me go get that piece.
okay.
Okay, so I don't know anything about him, and he literally should be back by now, so
Okay.
I do have prices.
Okay.
If I like those prices, I would say talk to him when he comes back.
Sounds good.
He said small spider.
One of these.
I think that's a Tipman. Those are the Tipmans. What are these?
Spider.
Yeah, it's a spider. Spider. I don't know. These are his prices.
Okay.
So if you don't like that, I would say talk to him.
Thank you.
Now the one Tipman has all this stuff added to it.
Gotcha.
The A5. How are you doing this chilly morning? It'd be better if it was a little warmer.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
Okay, there you go. Thank you.
you're welcome.
I think I'm ready to pay you.
Okay.
Was that pretty much all the old toys you have right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 45 bucks.
45. There it is.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Do you need anything put them in?
I can probably just shove most of this in the box here and I'll be good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping.
Have a good day.
Yeah, have a good day, honey. Thank you.
How's it going, man?
Everything is just in here.
Okay, cool.
You want me to help you carry it over there?
Sure. Let me give you some money real fast.
Okay. 40, 60.
1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, and 50. Awesome, man.
Yeah, I watch your videos all the time.
Well, thank you.
I do computer drafting, so I work from home.
Oh, really?
And then I write breaks and stuff. I'll listen to it in the background. It's something to do.
Awesome.
Very entertaining. But yeah,
Appreciate it.
I used to have me and a friend used to do baseball cards and toys, and things happen in life. So
Oh, yeah.
just getting rid of everything. And,
I feel you. And what's your name?
Steve.
Steve. Nice to
Yeah,
meet you, man.
nice to
Anthony.
meet you. I was gonna give you my number in case you ever wanted. Like we mostly did baseball cards. We had kind of like a big baseball card. So
Sure.
if you ever need anything, or I'm still looking out for like the older, not really the newer ones,
Right.
but mostly the older ones. Yeah,
Awesome.
and then G.I. Joe's pretty much the two things that I do.
I like G.I. Joe a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, just email me your number, and then I'll email you mine. And,
Okay.
if you find
Yeah,
anything, just
'cause
give me a call.
he does his thing. He does football cards and like He-Man and stuff. So
Oh, really?
kind of got our own little niche and stuff. But
Awesome.
yeah, sometimes you get a collection of stuff you don't really need.
Yeah, sure. And I'm always buying, dude. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, buddy, take care. You want to leave the fox in the car?
No.
No?
He wants to see what I haven't shown him.
Oh. All right, we're just gonna go pick up an Omnicord, okay? No, a Q cord. Okay, that's it. Then we're gonna go back home. Is it this way?
I think.
Over here? Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad, how you doing? I got an extension cord over here.
Okay, cool. Watch out, buddy.
Look what I bring.
It's a fox.
Look what I bring.
That's
I
pretty
bring
cool.
the Foxy. I want to show him the town.
Hold on a second. Cool, looks pretty clean.
Yeah. Wait, how did you know my dad wanted one of those?
He told me.
Oh.
Case is a little dusty.
That's all right. Okay.
That looks so cool.
It is cool.
It is cool if you know how to use it.
I don't yet.
Me neither. I just kind of played with it.
Oh, okay.
Changes different sounds on that part. I think it does something with these two.
Yeah, that like changes the key.
Yeah.
20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 75.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
All right, buddy. You too. All right, so we made it back to the garage, and honestly, it was not a bad day. All things considered, I'm pretty happy with the stuff that we were able to find. As always, I'll be reselling most of this stuff, but there are one or two gems that I found for myself. So real quick, let me show you some of it. At that first yard sale, I actually ended up picking up more than I thought I would. Got quite a bit of stuff here, just like smalls for the antique booth, just because they were cheap, like this old thermometer from Clark Electric, this wooden Red Star ammonia sign. Thought that was pretty neat. That would look good in the antique booth. These old table ladders, these always do pretty well. They're like $1 a piece. This is a little stack of employee awards from Cummins, and sometimes stuff like that from certain companies can be kind of collectible, so I went ahead and grabbed them for $1 a piece. Paid $5 for this small lingerie washboard. It says Zing King on it. Again, antique booth smalls. And then I grabbed this soda crate here. It says Pop Shop on one side, and on the end it says Saginaw, Michigan. Being here from Indiana, I come across Coke and Pepsi crates all the time. I usually don't bother with them. I like this one because it wasn't Coke or Pepsi. I didn't really expect this to be worth very much, but I did look on Worth Point, and it looks like it usually sells for like 50 to 70 bucks. So that was kind of surprising, and I'm glad I grabbed it. Then we have the Chipmunk plush dolls, all in the boxes. Alvin's box is pretty decent, but Simon and Theodore's boxes look kind of sun damaged. Looks like they've seen better days, but they are from the 80s. These were $5 a piece, and it looks like sometimes they sell for as much as like 50 a piece. I think realistically, with the boxes looking like this, we're probably looking at 25 or 30 a piece, but I always loved the Chipmunks when I was a kid. And then we have the box full of creepy dolls. It was only $5. Of course, I'm going to gamble on something like that. Looks like there's a mixture of stuff in here, like these old storybook dolls with the sleep eyes. Kind of weird, but I think those are usually good for about 10 bucks a piece. There's some old Duchess dolls with the sleep eyes. I think this one's kind of haunting with those kind of see-through eyes. I don't know. This is the one that I thought was the weirdest that actually made me pick up the box. Turns out it's called a Sheba Funny Honey Brat, I believe. Not worth a lot, like 10 or 15 bucks or something, but it's got a little wind-up thing on the back here. So it kind of dances around. Yeah, very interesting. This one looks like an old bank. This one is an old nun. I actually found this exact one that recently sold on eBay for $115. That was the crazy home run out of the box. And then I think this one is pretty interesting too. No maker's marks or anything. I believe it's made out of wood. It definitely has a weird look to it. Kind of look that makes you think of a horror movie or something. So I really don't know what something like this would be worth. It's kind of weird. And actually, when I brought this entire box home, my 5-year-old son, Elliot, his words to me were, "Daddy, how did you find all the dolls from my dream?" So kind of makes it extra creepy in my opinion, but it's just hard to pass up on a box of vintage dolls for $5. Oh, and then there was also this. It's an old Tex Hubley cap gun. It was only $1. I think these usually sell for like 15 or 20. And then this is all the stuff that I paid $2.50 for. Kind of been through some of it. There's a lot of lower end stuff here, but there are a few things that I've already pulled out that are going to make the money back pretty quickly. One of them is this old G.I. Joe. It does have the box top. It's G.I. Joe Man of Action with lifelike hair. This is model 7500 from 1970. He doesn't have his dog chain, but he does have his hat and his uniform and his boots. And his hair's in good condition with just a small rub mark on the back. Nothing too crazy at all. But with the condition he's in and having the box top, I think this should end up selling for well over $100. I'm guessing probably somewhere in the $150 range. There was a bunch of comics. The best one is this, The Phantom Stranger, number 14. This one is in pretty good condition. The corners are sharp. There's no big fold marks or anything. This is kind of a sought after issue because a lot of people see this as kind of the beginning of Swamp Thing. I guess that's kind of debatable in the collector's market, but because of that, this does command a premium. It looks like recently, depending on condition, they've sold for between like $50 and well over $100. So that's a pretty good one right there. And then we have this brand new sealed, the Batman Who Laughs DC Multiverse action figure. It's got part of a Build-A-Figure in there. Like I said, this one is new and sealed, and it looks like it sells for between like 50 and 90 bucks. And then just a bunch of other cool stuff, like some different Marvel action figures, a mixture of vintage and newer. Bunch of stuff in here, like some older Transformers. There's some Power Rangers. There's some Muscle Men and some Stompers. There's some newer Star Wars action figures in the box. I see a G.I. Joe vehicle in there. Some Dragon Ball Z stuff. Some Ninja Turtle stuff. There's some Xbox games that I didn't even know were included. And then there were a bunch of cards also. Looks like a bunch of error cards, like things where the back doesn't match the front. So there's a big stack of those. I don't think these have a ton of value, but there is this Derek Jeter card. It's a reprint from an autograph card. Looks like this one does have some pretty good comps on it. They're kind of all over the place, probably because it's a reprint, so I'll throw some comps up on there. And then we have some patch cards and some autograph cards and stuff like that. But there are 3 things that I pulled out to keep for myself just because I thought they were really cool. Again, not a lot of value, but I just thought they were neat. One is the old Casey Jones TMNT figure. Not worth a lot, but I don't have it, so. I also like this kind of bootleg Rambo action figure from the 80s. And then this is actually a card I'm going to keep. It's a Goodwin Champions card. It's actually Steve Wozniak, who was one of the co-founders of Apple with Steve Jobs. And it has a piece of memorabilia in it. Apparently this is a part of a disc that Steve used at some point for something. I thought that was pretty interesting and just a cool little keepsake. And then we have the piece of treasure that I bought to keep. This is a Suzuki Q cord. It's kind of the last generation of the Omni cord, which is just a weird little instrument. It's kind of like an electronic auto harp almost. You have your chords over here and you have your little strum pad over here. I'm just a really big fan of quirky, strange instruments, and this fits the bill. Now really what I would like to have someday is like an older generation Omni cord from the 80s or something. They'll sell for quite a bit more money, and it's just honestly the kind of thing that I like to look for locally, like just kind of be on the hunt for. So that's why I've not really bought one on eBay before. It's just one of those things where I told myself if I ever come across one locally, then I'll jump on it. So that's what I did here. Anyway, they're kind of quirky and kind of cheesy, and I still need a lot of practice on it, but I'll kind of show you what they do real fast. So you play your chords over here and your melodies over here. So it's just kind of like... change the voices. can plug it into like guitar pedals and amps and just make some really weird sounds. Not that anyone cares about this sort of thing. It's just the kind of weird thing that I like. So I thought I would share it. Anyway, that's all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.